Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the world of rare and valuable coins from the United Kingdom. Specifically, we're talking about two of the most valuable 50 pence coins that are worth far more than their face value of just 50p. These coins are highly collectible, rare to find in circulation, and some have even sold for hundreds of pounds at auctions. If you've got a 50p coin in your wallet or piggy bank, you'll definitely want to check it closely because it could be worth a fortune. So let's get started and uncover the top two most valuable 50 pence coins you need to know about. The 1969 -1 pence coin from the United Kingdom is one of the most historically important coins in British numismatics. Why? Because it was the first 5p coin ever issued, and it came just before the full decimalization of the British currency system in 1971. The UK had used pounds, shillings, and pence for centuries, but this coin marked the beginning of a huge transition. It replaced the old 10-shilling banknote, and its introduction was seen as a major modernization of British money. Collectors today see it as a true first-of-its-kind issue. The 1969 50p was the world's first 7-sided coin with an equilateral curved heptagon shape. Its technical design was revolutionary because despite having 7 sides, it could roll smoothly and work perfectly in vending machines and coin handling equipment. Measuring 30 millimeters in diameter and weighing 13.5 grams, it was much larger than today's 5p, which is smaller and lighter. This makes the 1969 coin instantly recognizable, and its large size gives it a special presence compared to modern issues. On the obverse or front, the coin features the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This portrait was designed by Arnold Machen OB, one of the Royal Mint's most respected sculptors. The Queen is shown wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, and this portrait was used on UK coins between 1968 and 1984. Around the Queen's head is the inscription Elizabeth to D.G. Reg FD, which translates from Latin as Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The reverse design was created by Christopher Ironside, one of Britain's most famous coin designers. It shows the iconic figure of Britannia seated with a trident in one hand and a shield with the Union Jack in the other, symbolizing Britain's strength and naval heritage. At her feet is a lion, reinforcing the image of power and tradition. The inscription New Pence appears above since decimalization had not yet been completed, and the denomination 50 is shown clearly below Britannia. This design would remain on the 5p until 1981. In 1969, the Royal Mint produced approximately 188 million for 100,000 50 pence coins for circulation. This very high mintage means that the coin is not considered rare in circulated condition, but because it represents the very first issue, collectors want at least one in their sets. Additionally, the Royal Mint also struck proof versions of the coin for collectors, which were included in special 1969 proof coin sets. These sets are much scarcer than circulation coins and command higher prices in the market today. In terms of value, a circulated 1969 5p coin is typically worth between £1 to £3 depending on its overall wear and condition. However, coins in better condition can be worth much more. An uncirculated example with original mint luster can sell for £8 to £15. Meanwhile, coins taken from the 1969 proof sets can reach values of £20 to £50 depending on demand and condition. Collectors are especially interested in coins that have been carefully preserved in protective cases since 1969. One of the challenges with the 1969 5p is finding examples in pristine condition. Because the coin is large and heavy, most circulation pieces became scratched, dented, or discolored over time. Collectors grade coins on a scale from good to mint state, and higher grade coins are much more desirable. A coin graded by a professional service at MS65 or higher can fetch strong prices, especially since it represents the very first year of the denomination. It's important to note that the 1969 5p coin is no longer legal tender. In 1997, the Royal Mint reduced the size of the 5p coin, and the larger coins like the 1969 issue were demonetized in 1998. That means you can't spend them in shops today, but their value lies in collectability. For coin collectors, this coin marks the beginning of decimalization and is an essential piece in a complete UK decimal coin collection. While the 1969 5p is now considered rare in Circulation, its value is slowly rising, particularly for uncirculated and proof versions. Collectors know that as time passes, fewer high-quality examples will remain available. This makes the coin a smart long-term investment for those building a portfolio of historic UK coins. It's also a popular starting coin for beginners because of its affordability and important place in British history. To summarize, the 1969 United Kingdom 50 pence coin is far more than just a piece of old change. It represents the birth of the modern 5op, the transition to decimalization, and a bold new design in world coinage. With its unique shape, its beautiful Britannia reverse, and its historical background, this coin is a favorite among collectors. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1969 5op, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon for updates on more coin values and collecting tips. Share in the comments if you own a 1969 5op and in what condition: circulated, uncirculated, or proof. Thanks for watching and keep collecting. The obverse of the 1978 50 pence coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Arnold Machen. This effigy was widely used from 1968 until 1984, and it shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a piece of jewelry gifted to Queen Mary. Surrounding the portrait is the inscription Elizabeth to DG Reg FD 1978, which translates as Elizabeth II by the grace of God, Queen, defender of the faith. The style and simplicity of this portrait made it one of the most iconic royal images in British coinage. On the reverse side of the 1978 50p coin, we find a classic British design by Christopher Ironside. It depicts Britannia, the female personification of the United Kingdom, seated beside a lion holding a trident in one hand and an olive branch in the other. To her side rests a shield bearing the Union Jack. This design was symbolic of British strength, peace, and pride, and it remained on 50 pence coins for decades until newer commemorative issues began to take over. The simple inscription reads new pence above and 50 below. The 1978 UK 50 pence was struck in cupronickel, which is 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and resistance to corrosion. It weighed 13.5 grams and measured 30 millimeters in diameter, which makes it noticeably larger than the modern 50p coins we use today. In fact, the size was reduced in 1997 to make the coins easier to carry, meaning these pre-1997 coins like the 1978 version are no longer legal tender. However, collectors continue to prize them for their historic and aesthetic value. Now let's talk about the mint figures. In 1978, the Royal Mint produced approximately 43,837,250 pieces of this coin for circulation. While that might sound like a large number, it is significantly less than some other common years of the series. As a result, while the 1978 coin is not considered extremely rare, it is still desirable, especially in uncirculated or proof condition. Collectors often seek coins with minimal wear, sharp detail, and good luster, which increases both the appeal and market value. The value of the 1978 5op coin depends heavily on condition. A well-worn circulated coin may only be worth £1 to £2, slightly above face value, but a coin in uncirculated mint state could be valued anywhere between £10 to £25, depending on grading. Proof versions, struck for collectors, are even more valuable, sometimes selling for £40 to £80 in top condition. Special era coins such as those with minting flaws could sell for much more, as collectors highly prize such rarities. 1978 was a period of economic challenges and political changes in the UK, and coins like this one reflect the nation's history during the late 20th century. At the time, the British government was continuing to adjust to the decimalization of the currency system, which had been introduced less than a decade earlier. In 1971, the 50 pence coin represented half a pound of value in terms of old money and quickly became a staple of everyday transactions before inflation reduced its relative importance. Collectors are especially drawn to the original larger-sized 50 pence coins because of their size, weight, and classic Britannia design. Modern commemorative 5op coins are popular today, but the older versions carry a sense of nostalgia and a strong historical connection for many collectors. The 1978 coin is a must-have to complete a set of pre-1997 50 pence pieces. Its combination of age, availability, and attractive Design makes it an affordable yet meaningful addition to any collection. If you're hunting for a 1978 5OP coin, look for pieces that are well preserved, ideally in brilliant, uncirculated condition. Avoid coins with heavy scratches, corrosion, or dull surfaces, as they lose collector value. Proof versions from Royal Mint presentation sets are the best investment. Always check trustworthy dealers, auction houses, or certified coin markets to ensure authenticity. Storing coins in protective capsules or albums will also help maintain their condition for future generations. And that wraps up our deep dive into the 1978 United Kingdom 50 pence coin. From its beautiful Britannia design to its collectible value and mint history, this coin is a fascinating piece of British numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this coin is a wonderful addition to your collection. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more detailed guides on rare and valuable coins from around the world. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads.